Namaskar everyone, you're watching A State of Awakening. My name is Kapiil Thakur and I'm your host and storyteller. It was one of the Fridays of July 2007. Early morning at 9 a.m., I was sitting at my desk and preparing for an upcoming project. And suddenly I get a call. Hi. Good morning, ma'am. Can you come? Sure. That was my boss, Sarah. As I walked in her cabin, she said, Kapil, I have nominated you for a project with consulting division. Executive education? I asked. She said, yes. Don't worry, this is going to be a great project and I'm with you. Go and meet Aisha upstairs. She'll give you the brief. And I started walking outside. It was over a year that I was in this particular organization. But unfortunately, I never knew what management consulting is and what do they exactly do there. And a part of me was telling me, Kapil, say no, because I was in a complete comfort zone working for my own division and managing great projects. But a part of me also said, let us at least meet Aisha. And I started walking upstairs to the first floor. Hey, Kapil! That was Aisha, as if she was just waiting for me. Come, let's discuss. I sat and she started talking about why this project is happening, etc., etc. Who's the client? What do you have to do when the project is starting, etc., etc. 15 minutes and bang. And the last thing she said, do you have a question, Kapil? And before I could think of any, she said, well, good luck then. When I was walking downstairs to my floor, I was thinking how to say no. But I couldn't. And I started preparing for my travel to the site location, which was Ahmedabad in India. This was the second time I was traveling to Ahmedabad. First time I traveled when I was part of event management, and this time I was traveling for a consulting project, two different industries. I was unknown to the fact that this project is going to change my life. Very senior faculties, very senior industry leaders used to come there and they used to deliver their sessions. And I used to witness each and every session. One of the facilitators was David. He always traveled from San Francisco to deliver his session. He was in his early 60s. And when I saw him delivering his session, oh my God, his passion and energy was like a 30 years old young chap. I was very fascinated the kind of stories and the kind of passion he used to tell and show. By the way, I forgot to mention, this particular project site was right in front of very famous law garden. He had this habit of walking in law garden immediately after his session in the evening. One evening when we were walking in the garden, I asked him, David, can you tell me how do you show that passion and energy in your sessions? And he said, very simple, Kapil. You know, I love what I do. And he continued to tell me that when he was a very young professional, one of his very senior colleagues, he guided and mentored him and gave him great direction towards life, and that is why he is very, very successful today. He also mentioned that, Kapil, I now take care of a lot of young professionals across the globe, enable them through my conversations, and I do that for free of cost. I said, free of cost? David, why would you do that? He stopped walking, looked at me, And what he said next remained always in my heart. He said, Kapil, the senior leader has enabled me. I could bear the fruits he had sown many years ago, and I could become a very successful professional. And when I do that for youngsters today, I feel immense pleasure and joy within me. He said that with total humility. I could feel his generosity. I could understand his intent, pure intent. It has been 13 years since then, but those words from David always remained with me. But I never waited to become successful and do good for others. I started enabling youngsters, those who were in need. I started talking to them, having enabling conversations, guiding them, mentoring them in whatever capacity I could do. In fact, when I have now become a facilitator and I deliver programs, there is one thing which always accompanies me, and that is my pure intent to make a difference, to make a positive difference into each attendee. David's words worked as a source of encouragement to me when I was creating this YouTube channel through which I am right now talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, let me share with you the intent behind this YouTube channel, and that is to reach masses, give them something to reflect through my stories, and make a positive difference to the society. I have two questions to ask to all of you. And my first question is, do you love what you do? And the second question, when are you starting your journey of sowing the seeds for others? I'll see you next week with another story. Till then, please do take care of yourself and keep smiling.